I went to a public bathroom and saw a guy with no arms standing at the urinal. After a few seconds of waiting for my turn, I realized that nothing was happening. He was just standing there, looking down. Everything alright? I asked him. Yeah, just got a slight problem here, he said, nodding towards his zipper. I guess it's the humanitarian in me that made me speak up. Can I give you a hand? I reluctantly asked. I'd appreciate it. So I unzipped him and pulled him out. Once I did, I was immediately repulsed. His business was covered in an oozing rash. I kept my poker face while I aimed him at the urinal. Afterwards, SS was covered in an oozing rash. I put his business back behind the curtain and zipped him up. Thanks, man, he said. I immediately went to the sink to wash up. But I had to know what was up with his manhood. Not that it's my business, but what's up with your junk, bro? He pulled his hidden arms out of his jacket and headed for the door. Yeah, I sure don't know, but I didn't want to touch it. A CEO from a well-known company walked into his office one morning, not knowing that his zipper was down. His beautiful secretary walked up to him and asked, "Boss, this morning when you left your house, did you close your garage door?" This was not a phrase that her boss understood, so he went into his office looking a bit puzzled. When he was done with his paperwork, he suddenly noticed that his zipper was not zipped up. He zipped it up and remembered what his secretary had asked him. He finally understood. Then he intentionally went out to ask for a cup of coffee from his secretary. When he reached her desk, he said, "When you saw the garage door open, did you see my Jaguar parked in there?" The secretary smiled for a moment and said, "No, boss, I didn't. All I saw was a Mini with 2 flat tires." A policeman pulls a farmer over for speeding and proceeds to write him a ticket. The farmer notices some flies buzzing around, annoying the officer. The policeman is shooting flies more than he's writing. The farmer says, "I see you're being bothered by those circle flies." The policeman says, "If that's what you call them, yes, they are somewhat annoying." The farmer says, "Yeah, we call them that because we see them circling around the rear ends of horses." The policeman says, Did you just call me a horse's ass?" The farmer says, "Oh no, sir, officer. I have way too much respect for those who serve in law enforcement to ever say such a thing." The policeman says, "Well, that's a good thing then." The farmer adds, "But it's hard to fool those circle flies."